All right, y'all. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the texting game when it comes to online dating. You see, I'm sure you already know, women these days are absolutely bombarded by matches online. They get hundreds, maybe even thousands. So you totally get lost in there. So I understand if you're thinking, hey, maybe I can reach out again. And of course, you should rightfully do so. Granted, it all comes down to your pain tolerance. Because, hey, let's be honest. If you have no shame, you can reach out as many times as you want. 10 times, 20 times. Until she unmatches you, until she blocks you. But, hey, if you got some dignity, some pride, do what I do. Maybe reach out one more time. Just to have a little, just bump it, rock the boat a bit and see, like, hey, haven't heard from you in a while. What's up? Let's be honest. Any woman who's interested, they ain't gonna ghost you. It's just that easy. Anytime you're doubtful of the situation, just flip it to yourself. If a girl you find super attractive texts you, sends you a message, are you really gonna forget about it? You might see it and be busy in the moment, but you will get back to it. You know why? Because she's running through your head. You ain't gonna forget about her. You can't wait to see her again. You're gonna open up her chat box and respond when you have the chance. So let's keep it simple. If a girl never responds to you, she just wasn't that interested. Whatever she was doing, whatever she was occupied with, or whoever else she was seeing was better than you. Do you want to chase down someone who only sees you as second best, as runner up, as the backup option? Come on, have some self-respect, man. Listen, here's the rule of thumb. At most, reach out again one more time after a few days. And by few, I mean like 3 or 4. Maybe a week. Around that time, give it some time to marinate. So you could ask, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, in a few days. What's up? You free sometime this week? I was thinking we could go grab a bite here. Whatever, come up with a plan. Take action. Don't just go, hey, hello? Psst. If they haven't deleted your chat box already, or your contact info, trust me, they will have no freaking idea who the hell you are. At least, if you ask them out again, they might have an inkling of who you are. And please, trust me, do not text back saying, hey, in case you already deleted my info, this is Irvin. Like, come on. Come on, no. Never assume the negative, alright? That will just reinforce them and let them believe, oh yeah, something's wrong with this guy. I made the right choice. And you will be met with further silence. That's pretty much it, How do you know when it's time to eject, though? Like I said, it's like a game of tennis. You gotta wait for them to answer back. I've got a lot of matches. I've got a lot of pretty girls that I match with. Some, I'm certainly disappointed they never responded back. But hey, what can you do about it, right? The chat is still there. They clearly see it. Are you gonna say, excuse me, hello, or change the topic? Come on, that's just too awkward. Like I said, you cannot negotiate attraction. You cannot convince somebody to like you. They have to come to that conclusion themselves. They have to feel the emotions and spark that themselves, alright? Logic and emotions do not mix. It's like trying to mix water and oil. Sure, at the heat of the moment, you might be able to do something. But hey, like I said, they will eventually separate out. It's not sustainable. Just keep it simple. Either they like you or they don't. It's a two-way street. Anytime you're doubtful of the situation, like I said, flip it to yourself. What would you do in that situation? And if it's not congruent with your own actions, hey, it just means her interest levels were low. And let's be honest, you cannot text them and say, yo, but you never gave me a chance. You never even seen me in person. No. Listen, there's so many women out there. Just shoot your shot at somebody else. Why are you trying to convince someone who has low interest? Why are you climbing an uphill battle when there are certainly women out there who will be eager and interested as hell to date you? I've seen it all. Both sides of the spectrum. A lot of them flake. You weren't their top option. You were just runner-up. And do you really want to be runner-up? Do you really want to go on a date where the girl's not all that excited to see you? You were just a convenient option? Just a backup that happened to be there? It's like, alright, fine. I guess I gotta go out with him. He's gonna pay for dinner. At least the activity we're gonna be doing will be fun. She's not interested in you. Why will you want to waste your time like that, man? Go out with someone who's like, oh yeah, I'm excited to see you. I can't wait to meet up with you. Heart emoji, smiley face, winky face. You know, look, if you've gone out with these girls, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When the energy and the actual genuine attraction is there, trust me, they make it easy for you. Go out with girls that make it easy for you. And don't chase women who don't give you the time of day, alright? Listen, I'm sounding frustrated because this is also a little pep talk and convincing myself, because once in a while I do see those beautiful profiles. Not gonna lie. It does feel a little disappointing when they don't respond back. Or even worse. You know what's the worst? The ones where they were super eager to meet me at first. They're the one who's asking me out on dates and setting up the time and location. Great. But for some reason, between the date in person, us meeting, hey, maybe it's my tone of voice, the way I carry myself. For whatever reason, what they had in mind through my pictures, maybe the way I dressed, the way I looked on the pictures, and the way I texted her, painted myself in some kind of way that was incongruent what her expectations were. Reality is much different. It might not be necessarily bad, but it certainly wasn't what she expected. And of course, we all know expectations that are unmet just leads to disappointment. Hey, you can't be disappointed if you don't have expectations, right? Some of these women you can't control. They're just gonna be all about that. So if they're not feeling you, there's nothing you can do to convince them otherwise. And like I said, I've certainly been disappointed because I definitely like the girl. I reached out a couple more times, like text them here and there. But hey, both times met with silence. That's your cue. You gotta go. The more you reach out, the more dignity you lose. And whatever her attraction level, the more you reach out, it's just gonna keep going down. Hey, get blocked. Don't let it come to that. Walk away while she still thinks decently of you. While she still thinks, yeah, there was no chemistry, but he was like, he was a decent fellow. He was nice, courteous. Whereas you don't want to be the, oh man, I'm so glad I ghosted his ass. Yeah, yeah, my intuition was right. This guy's a total creep. Oh my god. You want to leave that long-lasting impression? Certainly not. So, hey, that's just my bit of advice for the texting game when it comes to online dating. Take it or leave it, you know. Not every woman's gonna respond to you, so there's no clear-cut answer. Just go with what you believe, what you feel. Of course, those that you truly like, who don't like you, yeah, I know that. Those things, you're gonna reach out at least 2 times for those. I know I can't convince you to just do it once. I certainly don't do that either. But hey, we all gotta learn sometime. Just so if anything you get from this video, just keep this thing in mind. And hey, hope it helps, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.